You can't undo the alcoholic father. You can't undo being exposed to pornography at 6 years old. You can't undo watching your dad die when you're 23 years old. Those are what I call my trauma trilogy, by the way, Sherry. And so you can't undo these things. They happened and they leave that permanent mark in your brain. That's it. End of discussion. However, when you experiment, if you're a candidate and it makes sense for you, if you experiment with some of these psychedelics, what people are finding, and please back me up on this, Sherry, but what we're finding is that thing that you said at the very beginning of our podcast, which is we're reprogramming in a way, and we're learning how to move on from those things that were holding us back. And especially, we could probably talk about this too, but with regards to PTS, post-traumatic stress.
And you're absolutely right. One, with clinical trials of MDMA and psilocybin, and just for the audience, if they don't know what I'm saying, MDMA is the active ingredient in Molly or ecstasy. Psilocybin is the active ingredient in magic mushrooms. So in clinical trials with these two medicines, we see anywhere from 60 to 85% of people will do 1 to 4 sessions with those two medicines, not both, I mean, either or. And they'll do that in a short period of time, maybe in 3 to 6 months. And then at 1 year follow-up, 68 to 80% of people will no longer present a diagnosis of PTS or PTSD or depression or addiction. And these are people who were had severe PTSD or treatment-resistant depression. There's a smoking cessation study showing 80% of people that did psilocybin therapy, and they were smoking prior, I think, a pack of cigarettes a day for several years. And the 80% of them are no longer smoking at 1 year follow-up. So you're seeing like incredible results. But then speaking about ketamine, because that's the one that